What if the one thing your community has done for generations was suddenly banned? And how do you turn a lost tradition into something the whole world celebrates? Welcome to Sacred Echoes of India. In this segment, we are going to talk about the incredible journey of Kalbeliya people, a nomadic tribe from Rajasthan, India, who transformed their identity from snake charmers to internationally celebrated artists. We'll explore their history, struggles, culture, and the powerful story of how they kept their traditions alive against all odds. Imagine a tribe whose identity was so deeply rooted in snakes that even their dance slithered like a cobra. The Kalbeliya people have wandered the sands of Rajasthan for centuries. Their name, it comes from the word Kalbeliya, believed to be linked to Kal, meaning black, and Beliya, referring to their community. But most agree it's inspired by the cobra or Nag, their totem animal. Traditionally, they were snake charmers, healers, and herbalists, performing with snakes, extracting venom for medicine, and entertaining villagers with their magical flutes. The Indian government passed the Wildlife Protection Act, banning the capture and display of snakes. Overnight, the Kalbeliya lost their centuries-old livelihood. No snakes, no shows, no income. But the Kalbeliya didn't give up. They reinvented themselves, turning their movements, their stories, and their soul into something unforgettable. One of the most iconic figures from the Kalbeliya community is Gulabo Sapera. She rose to become an international symbol of Kalbeliya dance. She was honored with the Padma Shri, one of India's highest civilian awards. Today, Gulabo is not just a performer, but a powerful voice for her community and its women. The women, clad in black embroidered skirts, move like the very snakes they once charmed. Their bodies twisting, spinning, and gliding in hypnotic rhythms. Every movement mimics the cobra, the sway, the flick, the graceful danger, and their costumes, black to reflect the cobra's sleek form, decorated with mirrors and embroidery, almost like scales shimmering under desert sun. Even in death, the Kalbeliya people follow traditions that set them apart. Unlike many other Hindu communities in India who cremate their dead, the Kalbeliya usually bury their deceased, a practice believed to be influenced by their nomadic lifestyle and tribal roots. Interestingly, they also don't hold elaborate mourning rituals. The focus is less on public displays of grief and more on accepting death as a natural transition. In 2010, UNESCO inscribed Kalbeliya folk songs and dances on the representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Recognition brought global audiences, tourism income, and cultural pride. Young girls started learning the dance with joy. Women began traveling the world, performing in Paris, Tokyo, New York. While a few Kalbeliya artists gained fame, most of the community still struggles with poverty, illiteracy, and marginalization. Many live in temporary settlements without land rights, schools and healthcare, often out of reach. They are not officially recognized as a scheduled tribe in many regions, meaning less access to government support, fewer job opportunities, and continued exclusion. Within the Kalbeliya, the roles of men and women are beautifully intertwined. Women carry the dance, storytelling, and costume traditions. Men are the musicians, passing down the beats and instruments through generations. Traditions are taught orally through families, no textbooks, no manuals. Just memory, rhythm, and emotion. But with modernization, phones, and city dreams, how long will this spoken legacy last? The Kalbeliya people once danced with snakes. Today, they dance for survival, for recognition, and for pride. They remind us that culture is not just heritage, it's resilience. But the question remains, will we support their art only as spectators, or stand by them in their fight for education, land, and dignity as we celebrate their art? Let's also remember their ongoing fight for recognition, education, and equal rights. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful videos. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.